Shalom, Shalom, peace and love to the 12 tribes of Israel. This is what happens to all nations when you have the children of Israel in captivity, and it's time for our captivity to come to an end, and it's time for your destruction to begin. This is what happens. Okay? As you can see, it's not pretty at all. Okay? You are witnessing the judgments of the Most High God upon the nations. A lot of this footage right here is happening in Germany as well as Austria. As you can see, houses floating down the street. Okay? This is not a game. The judgment of the Most High God is coming to a town and a country near you. Okay? I'm sure many of you can see the Lord has had it up to here with the nonsense, man.
Oh my God! What's this here?
And now he's bringing in the judgment. Does this look like this is a game to you? Okay? This is called the judgment of the Most High God. When you got his children in captivity, this is what happens. It's 2021, y'all. What time did you think it was?
Leute, das hier ist nicht normal. Guckt euch das mal an.
Look at this. Look at this. Okay? Like I told you, a lot of this footage is happening in Germany as well as Austria. But get ready. This is coming to you, America. Babylon the Great, get ready. You're getting a preview of what's on the way. This thing is going worldwide, okay? The Most High God has had it up to here. The judgments are here. You can't see? You think it's a coincidence that all of these things are taking place in 2021, huh? After all that we went through in 2020, here it is 2021, and now these things are happening. Natural disasters on a grand scale. It's 2021. The plagues are here. Look at this. This is a neighborhood, y'all.
Alter, voll die Action-Tour hier.
Look at this. Are you ready for this, America? Are you ready for this, all nations? Are you ready for this worldwide? This is what's coming. Look at that, yeah. Are you ready for this? What are you going to do when this happens to your neighborhood?
Oh,
You better turn back to your God, Hebrews. Turn back to the God of Israel and abandon the heathen practices. Abandon your idols. Abandon worshiping fake gods, false gods. Because this is what happens when the God of Israel gets
Weil
angry.
hier eine Sandwall ist. Da hinten sind Mülltonnen unterwegs.
Look
Ja,
at
so
this.
sieht's aus bei uns im Moment.
Look at this. Those are benches over there, you guys, that would be at a park or something. Y'all see that? What in the world would you do when this comes to your neck of the woods? Okay? All hell is breaking loose all over the earth right now.
The storms in the federal states of Rhineland-Palatinate and North Rhine-Westphalia have caused terrible destruction. After the storm in West Germany, the number of victims continues to grow. According to the latest information from the authorities, at least 106 people were lost. In addition, there is a risk that dams in the region will overflow or break. There is still no contact with many people in the flood areas. The mobile networks are partially paralyzed. In the Ahrweiler district alone in the north of Rhineland-Palatinate, 1,300 people have now been considered missing. In the meantime, the authorities have corrected the information downwards, but without specifying exactly. The Ahr River had overflowed its banks in many places, tearing buildings, roads, and bridges with it. The village of Schuld in Der Ahr was hit extremely hard. Numerous residents fled from the floods on the roofs of their houses. The police used helicopters to rescue people from the roofs on winches. According to the Federal Ministry of the Interior, 15,000 firefighters, police, 8 organizations, and the armed forces were on site. In addition to the Ahrweiler district, the region around Erftstadt in North Rhine-Westphalia south of Cologne, and the nearby area around Euskirchen, has also been severely damaged. In Erftstadt-Blessem, southwest of Cologne, massive landslides led to a dramatic situation on Friday. Craters formed in the ground. According to the latest information, 3 houses and part of the historic castle collapsed. A spokeswoman for the authorities said it was to be feared that there would be victims. According to the Cologne district government, there are always emergency...
Now check this out, Hebrews. There's no need to show you the rest of that. I wanted you to understand what is coming to America. I wanted you to understand what's coming to all nations. You had the children of Israel in captivity, and now it is time to pay. Shalom, shalom, peace and love and safety to the 12 tribes of Israel.